everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make this Frankenstein wall hanger. He's pretty simple to make and I think a really cute decor piece for Halloween. I have a few more designs like this in the works, so please do subscribe for more. I do try and upload every weekend, Saturdays or Sundays depending on how my week's been. And anyway, let's jump into the video. Okay, so for this tutorial you're going to want some black, white, green and grey yarn. You'll also want some scissors, a needle and a hook. And I'm using a size 4. Okay, so to begin you just want to create a slip knot. Put your hook through and you're going to want to chain 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and that is our chain of 21. You're going to skip the first chain and go into the back of the second chain for a double crochet. Okay, so you want to yarn over, find the back of the loop, put your hook through, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops and pull through the last 2 loops. And you just want to continue that along until you reach the end of the row. Okay everyone, so I've reached the end of the row. All you want to do is chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to repeat the last row again. So it's just 1 double crochet into each stitch along. And you're going to continue this until you have 10 rows in total of double crochet. So I'll meet you back then. Okay, so I've just reached the end of my 10 rows, and from here what you want to do is chain 1, turn your work, and into the first 2 stitches we are going to do a double crochet decrease. So what you want to do is yarn over, go through your stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 stitches, yarn over again into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 stitches, and then yarn over, pull through the last 3 stitches. And then what you want to do is double crochet along, 1 double crochet in each until you reach the last 2 stitches. So yarning over, going into our stitch, yarning over, pull through, and just doing that along until you reach those last 2 stitches, and I'll meet you there. Okay, so I've reached my last 2 stitches, and from here what we're going to do is another double crochet decrease stitch. So yarning over, going through that first stitch, yarning over, pulling through those 2 stitches, yarning over again, going into our last stitch, yarning over, pulling through the first 2, and then pulling through the last 3. Okay, so we finished that round. What we want to do now is chain 1, turn our work, into those first 2 stitches we're going to do a double crochet decrease again. And then we're going to continue along with a single double crochet in each stitch until we reach those last 2 stitches, where we're going to do another double crochet decrease. And we're going to continue this along, this same first 2 stitches and last 2 stitches decreasing until we reach a point. Alright, so last 2 stitches, going in for a decrease again. Turning our work, and we're going to just repeat. So we're just going to repeat, first 2 stitches a double crochet decrease, last 2 stitches a double crochet decrease, and everything in between is a double crochet. So I'll meet you back when we get towards the end. Okay, so I've reached a point where I have 4 stitches left. What you want to do is chain 1, turn your work, go into the first 2 stitches for a double crochet decrease, and then into the last 2 stitches for a double crochet decrease. And you're going to chain 1, turn, go into that first chain and into the next chain for 1 more double crochet decrease, which gives us the point. And then all you want to do is yarn over, pull up a loop, give yourself a nice bit, cut your yarn, and that is the main body. And now you want to decide which side is your front side and which side is your back side. And what I'm going to do is take my black and you're going to attach that to your main green part. Okay, so once your black yarn's attached, it is time to add the hair section. So this bit isn't particularly rigid, you must do this. It's somewhat down to how you want the hair to be. So what I like to do is do spike stitches and just half double crochets. So if you yarn over, and I like to go down for the end section into this double crochet from the one below, and you don't want to pull tight, leave it quite loose, and then pull through all 3 at the top. And then into the next 2 stitches I like to do just half double crochets, and again into the next one. And then into the bottom of the next stitch I like to do a spike stitch, and then into the next 2 again I'm just going to do plain half double crochets, and I just like to continue this along, 2 half double crochets, a half double crochet spike stitch, until I reach the end. And really it's all up to you where you want to put your spike stitches, how many spike stitches you want, whether you want multiple, whether you want less. So I'm just going to continue this along until I reach the end, and I will meet you back there. Okay, so I've just reached the end, and what you want to do is chain 1, turn your work, and we're going to go into every stitch across for a double crochet. Okay, and at the end of the row what you want to do is chain 1, turn your work, and repeat that across for another 3 rows, so you have 4 rows of those double crochets in total. Okay guys, so I've now reached the end of my 4 rows of the double crochet. All you want to do is yarn over and pull up a nice long loop, because this is what we'll use later on when we sew this back to make the tunnel for the rod to go through. For the minute we can put this to the side, because it's time to start making the eyes. So you want to take your white yarn, make a slip knot, put your hook through, and chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our chain 4. Now you want to slip stitch into that first chain. So that you have a ring. Chain 1 and then do 10 double crochets into that ring. So there's 1, 2, 3, so there is our 10 double crochets into that ring. Now all you want to do is slip stitch into that first double crochet, pull up a loop, and you can pull up a nice big loop again, because again we can use this to stitch it onto the front of our pennant. And you want to make 2 of these, and you can pull that centre string nice and tight. Okay, for the next step you want to take your black yarn, create a slip knot, put your hook through and chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Slip stitch into that first chain. So you have your ring, chain 1 and then do 8 single crochet into that ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and again all you want to do is slip stitch into that first single crochet, pull up a nice loop again, cut your yarn and make 2 of those. So for the next step, create a slip knot using the green yarn, put it onto your hook, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. There's our chain 4. Slip stitch into that first chain, so you have your hook, your ring, chain 1, 2 double crochet, do 1 half double crochet, do a single crochet, slip stitch in, and then do another single crochet, do another half double crochet, do 2 double crochets, do another half, another single, slip stitch in again, do another single, and do another half, and then slip stitch into the top of that first double crochet,